Hey there, welcome to our channel and welcome back to my kitchen. Y'all come on in. Today we're gonna have tamale pie. You know why? Because I've been wanting Mexican and I'm not spending $50 to go out to eat. So I'm gonna make us a really nice tamale pie. And I made some guacamole a little earlier, and we're just gonna have some guacamole chips and tamale pie. To make your tamale pie, all you're gonna need is some drained whole kernel corn, some tomato sauce, hamburger, onion, bell pepper, cheddar cheese, sugar, garlic, pepper, salt, sazon, some yellow cornmeal, a little bit of butter, some water, and a little bit of spray.
Earlier today, Tammy was calling off some things that she wanted to have for dinner. And I said, Tammy, I said, those all sound like Mexican food. I said, I guess you got a hankering for Mexican food.
I do.
And so it looks like we're going to have tamale pie.
That's right.
Okay. Hot tamale.
Sometimes you just gotta do it. First thing we're gonna need to do is cut up our onion and our bell pepper. And I'm actually only gonna use half of this bell pepper, but I am gonna use this little onion. Just gonna dice this onion up into small dices. Don't forget to save that. Just put it in a little bag in your freezer so you can make your own broth. Don't ever throw onion peels away. You bought them, you paid for them, you might as well use them. Now that my onions are all diced up, we're gonna cut us a bell pepper. We're gonna start with this little top here. Okay, and now it's time to go to the stove and get our iron. We're going to go for a medium heat. Let that pan warm up for just a minute or two. Okay, my pan feels hot enough now. I don't want to ever put anything in a cold pan except for bacon. Bacon's the only thing you'd ever put in a cold pan. Go ahead and just mash that up just a little bit. And we're going to start that to brown. Now that I've got a little bit of browning going on, I'm going to go ahead and go in there and break it up even more. And we're going to get it all turned over. Okay, y'all, this was pretty fatty hamburger. Either that or it had a whole lot of water added to it. Anyway, that's way too much liquid. So I'm gonna do this little trick and take some of it out. Just take a paper towel, soak up some of that. I mean, I like a little, but that's just a little too much for me. All right, we're gonna let it go at that. We're gonna add our peppers and onions. All right, let's go ahead, get those in. Let those start getting soft. Okay, after we've given them a little stir round, we're just gonna let them sit and let them just go ahead and soften some more. Okay, now that my onions are soft and my bell peppers are getting a little softer, my burger is done. We're going to go ahead and add 1 teaspoon of minced garlic. And we're going to stir that all around till it gets nice and fragrant. When you can smell the garlic, then we'll add some more stuff. Which is right about now. Yeah. Okay, now we need a tablespoon of sugar. I'm going to drop that. We need a teaspoon of salt. I got fine. We got a teaspoon of salt. Some fresh brown pepper. Black pepper, not brown. To your taste. And 2 teaspoons of Sazon. Now, if you do not have Sazon, chili powder will work. But you need one or the other. Give that all a good go round. There we go. There's our tomato sauce. And our 1 can of drained. Sorry about that, guys. Drained. I got tongue-tied. Whole kernel corn. We're going to give that all a good stir. And then we're going to turn the stove down to low, and we're going to let that simmer for about 20 minutes. Okay, and you don't need a lid. Just go ahead and just leave it sit where you can see it and let it simmer down. You start to hear it, you know you need to stir. That's all you need to do. Now, while that's simmering, we're going to make our topping. And so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get 2 cups of cold water. Number 2, we need 3/4 of a cup of cornmeal. And just a little tad of salt, maybe like 1/4 of a teaspoon. Okay, and we're going to give that a good little stir. All right, just like that. Now we're going to turn that eye on to a medium heat. We're going to let that come up to a simmer. Okay, I could hear my tamale mixture over here. I can hear it like sizzling a little bit. So give it a little stir and let it keep simmering. Okay, now I'm starting to bubble a little bit. I'm just going to go in and give it another little stir. And then just let it keep right on simmering and bubbling. Okay, see how much thicker it's getting now? Just on a medium heat, just letting it do it all by itself. But we want it just a little bit thicker. So we're going to leave it just a minute or two more. Okay, I'm nice and thick now. We're going to add a tablespoon of butter. We're going to go ahead and turn that eye off. And just get that butter all mixed up. See how thick? Nice and thick and goopy. Okay, and this is your crust for your tamale pie. Awesome stuff. All right, one more thing into our skillet now. We're going to add half of our cheese. I have a cup and a half of cheese, and I'm going to put down to a half a cup, which somewhere around there. And we're going to mix this until it's melted, which won't take but a few seconds. Okay, we're going to turn this eye off now. Just keep mixing until that cheese is all incorporated. Now, just so we don't have a sticky mess later, we're going to go ahead and spray that pan. And we're going to pour our sauce all into the bottom. Just like that. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're just going to level it out a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. We are going to level it out. And then we're going to take our mixture and a spoon that I should have already gotten out. And we're just going to put it right on top. Nothing fancy. Just easy peasy dinner. Yeah, I'm just making mounds right on top. And I guess I didn't make them big enough the first time because I still had some left. So we don't waste stuff. We just make it happen. Okay, now it's ready to go in the oven at 375 degrees for 40 minutes. So let's get to it. See you in 40 minutes. You know, dinners do not have to cost a lot of money, and they don't have to take a lot of time to be homemade and straight out of your pantry. There wasn't anything that was sitting out here that you shouldn't already have in your pantry all the time. Quick, easy, inexpensive, and really tastes good. Time's up. Let's get her out. Look at that bubbling awesomeness. Taste test time. Come on, Randy.
Taste test time.
I am hungry and I am ready.
Yeah, she is definitely ready to eat. She has got a case of the hangry. I gotta eat. Anyway, I did have a chance to kind of nibble on this while you guys weren't watching.
Yep.
And it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Mmm. It's good, baby.
Yeah. My suggestion though, I noticed when I was dipping it that my dumplings or the topping was still soft. So you might want to leave it in there just a little bit longer than the 40 minutes because it was soft. Either that or turn your broiler on and brown them real good.
Well, that's what happens when you're hangry, honey.
Yep, that's what happens.
Get in a hurry.
We're gonna eat it, doesn't matter.
But we're gonna make this work. It still really is good. I can't, the texture is just like fine.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong. So
Okay.
you're gonna be okay.
All right. And we had homemade guacamole and chips, and that is good.
I'm gonna taste this. Did you ever do a video on how to make guacamole?
No, I haven't.
This is you need to.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, you need to do a video on how to make guacamole.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good, and it's really, really easy too.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna keep eating.
Okay, all
All
right.
right, I'm out of here.
Like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.